Pokémon Unite has just made its way to the Nintendo Switch and mobile devices, and in the latest iteration from the 25-year-old series, you cut out the middleman of having a trainer and instead directly control a beloved critter as you battle it out in teams of up to 5 players from across the world in this multiplayer online battle arena game. It's free to play, so anybody can sample its wares without commitment, but if you still need some convincing, here are 3 reasons you'll love it and 2 reasons you may not. The franchise has broken away from the style of the core games on many occasions, and controlling the individual Pokémon has worked well in the Rumble and Mystery Dungeon games, and Unite follows this trend but plunges you into quick-paced, full-on action. The matches can last from 5 to 10 minutes and they fly by as you're constantly on the move trying to take down your opponents, but also conserve your own health and safeguard your team's points. You start each match at level 1 and level up as you play, so it's imperative to jump into the fray as quickly as you can to gain an upper hand. And as you progress with levels, you can upgrade and choose between a predefined moveset. Some battle prep beforehand gives you a skeletal idea of your strategy, but as you see how the match is unfolding and what the other team is bringing, you can alter the tactics on the fly to tailor for victory. Special Pokémon also appear across the map that, once defeated, can offer buffs or debuffs that can turn the tide even in later stages. Even though to catch 'em all is the main drive of most of the series' offerings, the collecting and raising of Pokémon has been held together by some semblance of a storyline. Even in the one-on-one fighting game Pokken Tournament, there was an overlying narrative that served to frame as to why you're allowing an Empoleon to wail on a Pikachu. In Unite, however, there's no reason as to why you're playing the game, no research to be made, no mysteries to uncover. Instead, the only drive is to be aiming for the next level up, to unlock the next reward, in a similar vein to games such as Call of Duty Mobile. Yes, there's plenty to keep you interested, but it seems there's something really missing to have you just playing to gain instead of playing to achieve. In lieu of a narrative, customization is featured very heavily, with level up rewards and battle passes allowing you to access items to dress your avatar to how you suit, even down to the style of socks. But it's not just the humans that get to have all the fun, the Pokémon get to have their own little fashion parade as well, and through gameplay or purchasing in-game currency, you're able to dress your team in a variety of curated costumes. A Talonflame like a pilot, perhaps? And you know I'm not going to pass upon the opportunity to play as a Snorlax in a rubber ring. In the last 25 years, over 800 individual Pokémon, each with their own unique designs and personalities, have been brought into the world, and that's why it's a little disappointing to see the starting roster reduced to only 20 playable characters. Yes, each Pokémon gets to experience its evolutionary line, so if you choose to play as Venusaur, you start the match off as a Bulbasaur, eventually leveling up into Ivysaur, and then finishing off with that chosen Venusaur. But still, I think a lot of players may be disappointed to see their favourite Pokémon not making an appearance, or just relegated to a non-playable character that appears in the background. But seeing as this is a free-to-play game and has the inclusion of battle passes, perhaps in the future there will be exclusive events to participate in as they gradually drip feed in more entries from the Pokédex, which may be a great way to keep players incentivized and coming back for more. At the core of all this though, it's Pokémon, and if you're a fan, Nintendo can slap the IP on any genre of game and it'll still hold charm and nostalgia. I've never played that many MOBA games before, but the draw of being able to control the Pokémon you know and use the moves you're familiar with, as well as the item customization with classics such as potions and muscle bands, it gives you an instant connection to something familiar without having the gamble on trying something completely from scratch. And did I mention Snorlax in a rubber ring? Fun and quick-paced title, offering a departure from styles previous and a new way to enjoy these cherished characters, perfect for casual pick-up and play, however limited by its own free-to-play status, and may keep players around initially, but unless anything else substantial is added, may lack the depth for longevity. And that, my friends, is a quick look at Pokémon Unite. Will you be playing this game, or have you played it already? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe, and let me know which other games I should play and review as well. But for now, my friends, luck and more to you all, and catch you next time.